Hi everyone, this is Nikki Rowland and today I have a layout for Lottie Loves Paper. It's for the Stationery challenge, which is this week, and the prompt says pen, pencils, scissors and clips, etc. So any kind of stationery type of thing. Now the first collection that sprung to mind was to use the Let's Get Crafty collection by Simple Stories, but I didn't have any of that with me because I was making this layout whilst on holiday, but I did have School Days with me, School Life, which was one of last year's Simple Stories collections, all about schools, obviously. I thought I could basically, the reason I picked that up to take away with me was because I had a number of school photos to scrap. So I'd got 3 class photos and 2 portrait photos that I hadn't yet scrapped. So normally they're an awkward size and I try to scrap them straight away so that I don't forget them. But the portrait ones were done back in November, so I haven't done them. And then these 3 class photos are really recent at the end of the year. So anyway, I thought I'd better get on and do these. So that's why I picked up this collection, which actually turned out perfectly for this challenge because, of course, there is plenty of stationery in a school-themed collection. This was available at Lottie Loves Paper last year. I don't know if there's any bits left, but if you have it in your stash, then obviously September is approaching and it might be a good time to get those school photos done. So that's what I am doing. So I've got this big photo, I think it's about 7 by 5, and it was I needed to cut it down a little bit because it had a funny barcode border strip on it. So then by doing that, I lost the white border. So then I just cut off the whole white border and mounted it back onto white card. That's how I've achieved my photo. And then over in the top right corner, I'm adding some paper layers. And then I just wanted to basically play around with the ephemera. So I've got a tag, I've got a piece of ephemera that says school is amazing. I've got a clock. At the bottom, I've got the chipboard frame, and to the left of that, I've got take note, and then another piece of ephemera as well. And then I'm just building up all of those areas. Now, I find big, large landscape 7 by 5 photos or 6 by 8 photos really hard to scrap because wherever you put them, there's awkward space. So anyway, I think this works out quite well. By angling it slightly and having it over to the left-hand side, I managed to create a bit of an area on the right-hand side, that way I can put all of my embellishments there. So that's kind of how it's working, and I'm going to bring that down into a kind of a cascade down towards the title and then a bit further down from there as well. And I have the little bits to the left of the title too. So I've added the word nursery and then class. So nursery is from some older letters that I had in my stash, and the word class is from the Simple Stories School Life sticker book. So I've used the letters from in there. And then I'm just continuing to add little bits and pieces. I've got some stickers there that's going down. I love school, hello summer, and I'm adding some stars, some from the foam stickers from the collection, some from the ephemera, and then I'm just raising those up on foam pads. I'm going to just draw a border around the edge of that layout. So I cut it right down to, I don't know, 11 inches, I think, maybe even smaller, and then put it onto that orange stationery paper. So that paper in the background did the whole challenge itself because it has rulers, it has pencils, it has paper clips, it has pens, it has scissors, it has bulldog clips, it has the whole lot. So that paper did it, but obviously I've also added some extra bits as well. So I've got a pencil and some scissors to the right of the photo. I've got a pencil on the take note. I've got a pen piece of ephemera in there somewhere as well. I've got push pins. I've got paper clips. So I've got, all of it. So much stationery is on this layout. So now I'm just figuring out if there's much else that I want to do. I thought the reason I put the border around the edge of the white was because the pale background, I know it doesn't look particularly pale on the screen, but the pale print background is it's orange, but it has lighter orange stationery items on it. The background has got a little bit lost, so I thought by putting the black border around it would give it a little bit more oomph, which it definitely did. yeah, I'm happy with how that little border turned out. It did really make a big difference. Just getting that pen piece of ephemera stuck in place there, and adding some more little stickers, all smiles, classmates, and yes. Yep, so this is coming along nicely. Just going to add a few enamel dots as well. Just a few around there, some at the top there. And some chipboard pieces as well from the Decorative Brads set. It's got that little apple. Apples are always perfect for school, aren't they? They always represent it. And my boy, not this one, but the big boy, he takes an apple to school every single day. So I always think that it's particularly apt for our family because he always does take an apple with him. So I've decided to make a pocket behind my photo. The photo is so large that there's plenty of room to make that into a pocket. And for these big photos, trying to find somewhere to write the journaling, I was a bit worried that it would distort the look of the layout. So I thought I would add some journaling cards behind the layout. I had quite a little story to tell about this class, and my little boy, he's my little tiny one, his journey when he joined this class. He joined late. He joined in January instead of September, so he's had a little bit of a false start, and then he was off for a while for various illnesses. So we had for the first half term he was barely there. That was the story I told, and then he had a little bit of a wobble, wasn't very happy, and then he then got used to it, and then was completely in love with school. So I thought I would tell that story, but it needed a bit more than just a couple of lines, so that's why I've written it all on a journaling card and popped it behind the photo. So just adding in a few Bramble Fox perspectives now. So I've got the arrows in the green and the turquoise, and I've got plus signs and stars, and then I'm going to add a few sequins as well to finish that all off nicely. But yeah, I'm just getting those Bramble Fox perspectives stuck in place to begin with. Love those stars, love those colours. They go brilliantly with everything that I'm using today, and a few sequins in place as well, obviously by the fabulous Spiegelmom Scraps. So just getting those stuck in place with some glue there, and yeah, all good. That's looking good. I'm pretty much finished there. That's my little note card. You can see I've just popped it in there. Gets a bit stuck behind the photo, but that's all right. So there we go. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this challenge, the stationery challenge. Pop on over to Lottie Loves Paper to join in, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Happy scrapping. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. That was Niki Rowland playing along with the Lottie Loves Paper challenge for this week.